What's going on, you guys? In this video, we're going to talk about a few things, basically addressing some of the things that, we understand we're going to go against, where gamers would just have a problem with us because we're a Web3 game, no matter how good the game is, because they will believe that it's a predatory practice, which I understand. But I want you guys to understand I am on both sides, the gamers, and I do believe that the technology, if done correctly and put in the right hands, that it could be done right. For example, the way gamers are seeing the Web3 gaming space, which is, you guys are completely 100% right. And trust me, if you guys actually came to any of these Twitter spaces, you would see me tearing holes into gamers, well, these fake projects that's creating games asses, because I disagree with the space 100%. So much to the point where they think I hate crypto. So trust me, I understand you guys, your skepticism and stuff like that. But I want you guys to know that there is studios, which is, myself, Hidden Studios, and Midnight Society. I can't fully speak for them, but I do believe that they are being genuine due to the doc. I just think that I don't think that doc will actually allow them to fuck over the community. That's so I just think that. So as you guys paint us all with one broad brush, I do believe that's like saying like everybody that had the Infinity Gauntlet with all of the stones would just snap existence out of the way. I think that's basically what you guys are saying. So if everybody has the Infinity Gauntlet, everybody's gonna be bad with it, which is not true, right? I was just seeing this out of Marvel comments. But moving forward from that, we also want to go over a little bit of the AI and basically like our goal and what we're trying to bring to the space. Hopefully, you guys like what we have here. I mean, getting ready for playtest. Hopefully, you guys like the playtest as well, which I do believe you guys are going to enjoy. Let's get into it. Now, with that out of the way, I wanted to just make this announcement that we will no longer go by a Web3 gaming studio. The reason why is because we want to create some games that doesn't have to do anything with Web3. Like, we don't want all of our games to be based off of crowdfunding. This is a game that we used to basically build our name and crowdfund so we can build this big game here. But our next few games, we won't really look for the community um, to help us build, because we already will raise enough money from you guys where we can actually work on other titles as well. So we don't want to keep just asking and taking from you guys. That's one of the things that my community know about me. I just don't want to keep coming to you guys and asking for you guys to give me money. As you guys know, I am the biggest investor inside of my project. Before the big partnerships that we got, before they invest in any money in us, I invested the most money out of this, out of just the regular people, I guess you can say, right? So my thing is, I just don't want to when we come to every time we want to make a game, we come to you guys as a community. No, we want to actually, if you got a membership key, you guys get to play this game for free. The game that's coming out for free, that we're gonna be making. But if haven't got the membership keys or whatever the case may be, you play regular price. It could be up to $15, $10, $9, $5 to $30. If we drop something really crazy, like we partner with a big company, a AAA company, or something like that, might go up to $70. Who knows? But that's all in the future. So we don't no longer want to be called a Web3 gaming studio. We're just an indie studio. We're an indie studio. Our mission statement is basically we're trying to bring the golden era of gaming back to gaming. So we don't want to just give the tools that we have today and the powerful systems that we have today. We don't want to be like other studios and give them a disservice. So we actually want to bring back a lot of the features that we had played when games that was like when I was growing up. They are way ahead of their time. Like if you look at the games today, like we went backwards. We went backwards inside of gaming. So we want to bring those features that we've played when I was a child, such as games in San Andreas. You'll see a lot of those features inside of the game that we're building in the story of Abraxas. This San Andreas, Resident Evil 4 back in the days, they did a good job with the remake. But you got Final Fantasy, the turn page 8 RPGs. There's a lot of features that we had back then. Like in our gaming that we don't have today, and we want to basically stay at a company. We don't really want to work with publishers. We don't really want to work with any corporate type of people. The reason why we don't want to work with corporate is because corporate is ran by greed, and they won't allow us to build what we want to build. I'm a business developer anyway, so if I ever sit with any corporate, trust me, the deal that I set up, I'll make sure that the community, number one, will never get screwed, and number two, that we will have 100% creative control, and the game comes out when we say it's ready, not because they want to get their money back. And if they don't agree with that, the terms, when we're making enough money now, and we believe that, and not just believe, we just know that Mr. Abraxas, being the best blockchain game out there, will be the successor and the game that shows gamers like, hey, a game can actually work inside of the blockchain. We will have enough money from that game for Mr. Abraxas where we can fund ourselves. We won't have to deal with any corporate greed. I would rather invest in myself than have someone tell me what to do. So, no. I'll make sure that my focus is giving good products and giving great experiences first. So if I have to spend my own money to do that, I will do so. I just want you guys to understand who is basically behind this, who running the ship of Hidden Studios. But other than that, I just want to make that being known. That's even for any corporates that watch these videos and stuff. I want you guys to understand. I will partner with you guys. Will do business with you guys. But I want you guys to understand. This is documented here. Watch this video. That my community comes first. Without them people, I will not be who I am today and who I am going to be in the future. So, before you do any business with us, please think of my community first before you think about yourselves. Because without them, I can't make you guys the money that you guys are looking for. I just want you guys to understand that. My whole goal is to just delete all of the greed that's inside of the Web3 space and just in corporation spirit. I've been involved in corporate for so long, I'm just sick of it. So I just want to do things differently and just focus, just worry about the people, because these people are the reason why some of you guys got yachts. I ain't got no yacht, but I'm very well off, but I ain't got no yacht though. But a lot of you guys, the executives, got yachts and stuff. These people are the reason. And we just need to change that narrative and just really care about gamers and stuff like that. The people that's paying us, put money in our pockets and stuff. I'm a gamer, so I'm on both sides, the executive and the gamer. So I feel for my people, right? But yeah, so other than that, let's get to something about the game. So our AI, our focus inside of our game, and our biggest focus is that we want to put inside of our game is definitely the gameplay loop, 100% the gameplay loop. But one of our things that a lot of our resources is going to go into is our AI and the environment, the world. So it can feel like when you're playing Mr. Abraxas, is a living, breathing world where you feel like you're actually in a metaverse, a world that Ready Player One type of thing, right? That's, not claiming that we're gonna be that. We ain't gonna be as crazy as two of those guys, but we just want to focus on a world where you could go in it and you can escape reality and it feels like a thing. So that's what we're doing. So what I'm gonna do is actually jump into the screen, and then we're gonna actually show you one of the features that we're working on that set us aside already from blockchain games, because they don't even they so uninspired, so lazy with their, and it's basically asset flips. We build our stuff from the code. We build our code from the ground up. So we actually want to show you something about our AI right now. So we have three things I want to show you. One, the AI here react to noises, so not just gunshots, footsteps. If object get broken, they'll hear that. Two, our AI. Right now we have zombies as the AI right now, but the AI, if they cannot see in the dark, if they're not programmed to see in the dark, they will not be able to see in the dark. So without flashlights and stuff, they won't be able to see. But if they do see the light of a flashlight, they will be able to see, right? And then we also I'll show you the unalive zombies as well too. So let's get into the screen. All right, so right now what you see is we're just showing that when you move the camera in the aiming mode, how it's realistic moving. So right now the zombie seeing the light. When you aim down sights, the camera view goes in the first person view, and you see the zombie. He doesn't see because he can't see in the dark, but you did spread the light on him. So you'll see right here, We're still working on the animation, so these are definitely not the animation. These are just placeholder animations right here, just to get the zombies to move around and stuff like that. As you can see, we're working on polishing the game. So as you can see, the zombie didn't see him because they can't see in the dark. But if you just shine the light on the zombie would have seen him. So this is it's pretty cool feature that we're putting inside of the game. So um, actually, I wanted to show. I'm gonna take it back and show you that you guys were working on an attachment system. There's two different attachment systems. This is one where you go to a weaponsmith and you basically get to customize the gun fully, versus where you can do it on the fly, where there's only certain types of things that you guys will be able to. So we're still working on the dev thing. We actually want to copy how Grand Theft Auto do it, but it's gonna say terminated. Basically, instead of wasted, terminated. The reason why we're following terminated is because we are inside of the SCP universe. Pardon me, SCP universe. So it says terminated instead of wasted. Right here, wrong mouse, pardon me. Right here, again, with certain weapons, you'll be able to customize only certain things. Like, but if you wanted to change the barrel and not the barrel, the barrel, the hand grip, and all that stuff like that on assault rifles and stuff, you had to take them to the weaponsmith. But you can change the clips, the scope. You can put a scope on there, a suppressor, and a flashlight, and a laser. Laser. We gotta add that stuff. We still, like I said, we're still. This is 1% of the game. 1% of the game. We're polishing everything like that. But this is one of the features that you guys will be able to do. You'll be able to customize your attach certain attachments to your guns on the fly. Where you have to take it if you want to change the skin of the gun, if you want to change the certain different aspects where the ammo is, where the ammo cartridges go into the gun. You can take it from the bottom if it's a assault rifle to the side of it. If you want to do that, you have to take it to the weaponsmith so they can actually do that for you. We want to make it realistic as possible. But yeah, so that's something I just wanted to share with you guys and show you something that we're working on. We're putting a lot of time in here. This is stuff that we're, if you see the UI and all that stuff with that, again, we talked about this is not going to be here when you guys play the game right now. We're just putting this here so we can see if it works, if the gun is shooting or whatever the case may be. But all this stuff right here, a lot of this UI will change. We'll keep working on the features and making them better and better and better. We are pre-early development, just like getting out of prototype stage. We're going into early development, and just want you guys to show a lot of difference between us and any other project in the space. And for gamers, we look at our project. Please don't judge the project from what you see it as today. Just know we will continue to work, and we're putting a lot more work in our game versus any other project in the space. I'd say the only people that is doing something close to us is Dead Drop with Dr. Disrespect. And I think that gamers really wasn't trying to give Dr. Disrespect a chance. You guys are judging the game off of, as a game developer, I just want to say this to you guys. You guys are judging the game. Just as y'all did with Grand Theft Auto 6. You guys are judging the game off a pre-alpha stage, you're holding it to standards of Call of Duty and stuff like that, where Doc does talk trash about Call of Duty, but you guys are holding Doc's game at a standard of Call of Duty at a pre-alpha stage, and the only reason you're doing that is because it's a blockchain game. I think that's not fair. Some of us are actually, basically me and Doc, it's actually for right now, is actually trying to make a game that's fun for people first, and I believe that Doc will actually pull it off. I've seen the gameplay of it. I think it looks pretty fun. I'll play it. Even in the stages and now, it looks pretty fun. So that's all that matters. Fun first, that's what you gamers is looking for. That's what we as gamers are looking for. Myself, I'm looking for a fun game. I'm creating a game that I want to play. The exact same way as Doc is creating a game that he wants to play. And I think that's what people, you think that, like, for the gamers, I think y'all, well, not y'all, but myself included, I think we really need to change the topic and start thinking about, like, who we want building and developing the games. Because then we complain about games like Cyberpunk and all these games that come out, Madden, and all these games that come out as terrible. And then we say, the executives is out of touch. The people that's building these games don't know anything about gaming. But then Dr. Disrespect, a gamer, myself, a gamer, will make a game. But just because you disagree off of a thing, a technology that other people has used to do predatory things to innocent people. Doc and myself has not done that. Doc hasn't done it yet, and I'm not for myself. I can speak for myself. I will never do that. So let's at least give us a shot to show you that we are like those scammers, or to show you that we aren't them. Is all I'm saying to the gamers. With that being said, I'm out here.